Hi guys, are you frustrated that your scales aren't showing all the hard work that you've done through your diet? In this video, I'm going to show you an awesome way to weigh in so you can see your improvements in your weight loss each and every week from your diet. Today, I'm going to take you through the 4 reasons why you don't see those changes on the scales each week. And of course, we'll go through a best way to weigh in so you will see those changes week to week. Okay, let's get straight into it. All right, so you've stuck with your diet plan for the week. You calculate that you should have lost around about half a kilo. However, you've weighed in and there's no change whatsoever. And in some weeks, you've even gained a little bit. Some of the reasons that you will weigh in week to week with no changes are water retention. So your body requires water. And if it doesn't get enough water, therefore, it's going to store water. So your body requires a litre per 30 kilograms of body weight you walk around in. So I'm 100 kilos, so I'm going to need around about 3 litres per day to maintain this size. And it's an extra 1 litre every hour that you train. So that's 4 litres on a training day, let's say. And so if I'm constantly doing that, there's going to be no water storage from not having enough water. The second reason your body stores water, well, there's no change in the scales, is carbohydrates, guys. When you eat carbohydrates, your body stores water. Think about rice, guys. When you cook rice, it starts out this big, ends up being this big, simply because the water attaches itself and is absorbed by the carbohydrates. So by having carbs a day before your weigh-in, it's going to increase your water storage simply through having carbs in your system. And don't worry, guys, that's not fat. It's just water storage. That's all it is. And it's easy to get rid of. The next reason related to carbohydrates of why you might not see that change is simply glycogen stores, guys. So your carbohydrates convert into glycogen, which is basically sugars that are built into your liver and muscles that are ready to go for work. And that can be around about 2,000 calories. So that's around about 250 grams of sugar storage that you've got in your liver and muscles ready to go. So again, it's not fat, it's just storage. That's it. And the final one is your body is constantly trying to store energy and it's trying to constantly burn energy right throughout the entire 24-hour period. So it's just something to be aware of when you're weighing in. Now that we've covered why your body is not changing week to week on the scales, I'll give you an example. Let's say last week you weighed in, you had plenty of carbohydrates the day before your weigh-in. So your weight on the scales will be skewed slightly because of the water storage from those carbohydrates. Again, that's not fat. This week, you might weigh in. However, the day before, you might not have any carbs on that day and you're flushed with water. You might see a big drop of 1 kilo because you've gotten rid of those glycogen stores. You've got no carbohydrates in your system. So you're seeing the result from not only last week, but the week before that you didn't see on those previous week's scales. So it's really important that we replicate our coming days to our weigh-in before we weigh in. It's like comparing apples with apples, not apples with oranges.